Last Sunday, we brought you part one of our interview with Lauren Jackson. Our Storm All-Star definitely had a lot to share with us about her life growing up and her journey to the WNBA. Well, tonight she'll let us in on her thoughts about winning the MVP, the championship season, and all her fans right here in the Key Arena.
The first couple of years I played with Seattle, obviously we were still an expansion team. The second year, because I got here the second year of the Storm, so there wasn't that many expectations on the team to do spectacular things, but I think I had really high expectations, and like I said, I didn't really understand the culture or how the WNBA worked and stuff like that, so I came in thinking that it was just going to be like another league, but it wasn't. It was everything but, and I sort of had to deal with homesickness a fair bit and wanting to be at home with my family. It was nothing compared to the championship at all. I don't know, I guess you play sport to meet people and well, for me, I'm in a team sport because I love interacting with my teammates and being on that level with my teammates, and winning the MVP was something, it's such an individual accolade, it's an accolade, it was an awesome moment in my life, and reaffirmed to me some things that I probably needed to be aware of. Like, I just remember getting the MVP and thinking, who am I going to share this with? What am I going to do? Nobody was left in Seattle, everyone had gone home. And I was about to go back to Australia, and I just remember wanting to be with everyone, all my teammates, and the championship, being able to experience that with every one of my teammates in that moment, and not focusing on my MVP was awesome. So the championship was just blew it away. It just all fell together. I mean, we had ups and downs all year, and then the Olympic break, and things just happened. Things just went up and down all season, and they all fell into place. We peaked at the right time. I remember when we beat Minnesota in that series by, in the first two games, thinking that we could get there, like we could actually do it, and that was probably my first. My first moment where I thought, yeah, we can actually. This is it. We can go for it. We've got to go for it, and we did, and. We won. It was awesome. Key Arena. I don't know if I could ever call any other place in America a home court now that I've played on Key Arena. Like, Key Arena is just the most awesome place to play in front of the fans. Our fans are crazy, they're awesome, they're loud, they're supportive, they're intimidating. They're everything you want from fans, basically, and we've got it right there. Every time I step out onto the court, I feel a lot of energy, and I guess it helped. For me, it adds an extra couple of points because I'm really just out there playing for them, and you hear it, and it's fun. The thing is, I think I've become so familiar with Seattle that it's kind of like my second home now. So I really, I've got my little place here. I've got friends here. I love the city and the team. It's, I feel like it's, it's my Answers team. This is something that we've been in almost right from the start together. And now that poor old Sydney's gone, we're sort of the only ones left. So we're just hopefully, going for that championship again and that peak, that amazing championship feeling.
Thanks, LJ. Definitely something for us in Seattle to look forward to. Storm Vision will be right back.